In this example, I'm going to be working on planning out this exam room, including syncing information about the items and the areas here in the Revit model. I'm going to begin by looking at this linked room and looking at the items in room interface. Items planned in dRofus are linked to Revit families, allowing you to select from the planned items in dRofus and place the coordinating families into the room in Revit. Here you can see that we have those links created, and it lets me know how many of each item have been planned in the dRofus project. I can use this place action to begin planning out the equipment in my room. Here I've selected the exam chair and placed it, and you can see that the counts update to reflect that the Revit model now matches my dRofus project. The same will happen as I continue with each of these families. Now that I've finished placing all of my Revit families in the room, you can see that my items in room interface reflects that the Revit model count and the dRofus planned count for all of the items matches. This indicates that this room is in compliance with the program. The dRofus plugin also reflects any changes made to the square footage of linked rooms. If I were to move this wall, making the square footage of this exam room larger, when I select that room using the dRofus plugin, you can see that the designed area and perimeter fields have updated to reflect the current square footage. When I'm ready to synchronize this with my dRofus project and have these changes reflected in the dRofus interface, I can use the synchronize feature. This will sync all of the Revit properties into the dRofus interface and will also sync information from dRofus that you have chosen to push into your Revit model. You can also choose to include dRofus-generated images, such as a key plan, ceiling plan, and floor plan. After performing this sync, you'll see that the designed area and perimeter have updated in my dRofus project to reflect the new areas planned in the Revit model. You can also see that the images that I synced from Revit have now appeared and show the updated square footage as well. These can include the ceiling plans, renderings, and other views of the room from the model, as well as information from the template. All of this information can also be included in your room data sheets. These can be easily generated directly from the Rooms module by selecting a room data sheet for just one room or for all rooms within this project. This room data sheet has been created to include room data, occurrences, as well as showing any changes made to those occurrences, and all of the images that we looked at in the dRofus interface.